All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the newsfeed. This time we're going to dive into some stuff that we got here for this video here, covering some details for you if you own a 2024 or newer Tacoma. This was brought to my attention actually by a buddy of mine, and let me find it here. Where did I at? Right here. And here is what he sent me. He sent me this right here, this text message through here. Great guy. And he said, Jason, just watched your Tacoma video. I have to share something with you that's a major issue on the new trucks. The mud flaps are not large enough, cause major damage to the rear fenders and flares. I have a 2024 TRD Sport. Didn't notice how bad it really was until midwinter. I've contacted Toyota, the dealer, and my insurance company. The dealer and corporate Toyota told me they wouldn't do anything for him. This issue is all over the forums, and my dealer has a spreadsheet of 100, and some people has a spreadsheet of 100, and some people that are complaining, but Toyota is ignoring it. This is my driver's side rear fender, and the passenger side is just as bad. I have larger mud flaps ordered and running boards, but everything is taking forever to get to me due to the demand of these things. So what's he got here? So he showed me, he sent me some pictures here, so you can see this if we zoom this in a little bit closer here. And you can see the size of the mud flap. This is the size of the mud flap. Here's the tires. Thing you have to understand about tires is it doesn't matter if they're aggressive all-terrains, mud tires, or what they are. Smaller tires with smaller, simpler tread like you have here will pick up little rocks and fling them. Okay, and they fling them faster because they're littler rocks. Bigger aggressive tires with bigger gaps in them for aggressive all-terrains, they just pick up bigger rocks, okay? And then mud terrains pick up even bigger rocks. So all tires are flinging rocks, okay? There's just no way of getting around it. But look at these mud flaps are kind of small. We're going to dive into this here more for you. And we got forums, we got everything we're going to look at. But here's his truck too. You can see it here. And look at all the stone chips. Ding, 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 ding. Look at here. Ding, ding, ding up here. Now they do have PPF on here. But apparently it looks like it's getting through there some. And look at here, dings all over. Look at all this. Ding, 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 all over this thing. And rightfully so, he's pretty pissed. And he's not real happy about the whole situation. Look at here too. See, you can see they got PPF on here. A little bit of paint protection on here like this. Look at ding, 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 ding. Look at all these dings. Look at all of the damage here. All over this thing. Even look up here. And he says, this is not dust. I just washed it. Look at all the damage up here. Look at the damage all along here. Okay, you can see what's going on here. So we dove into this. I dove into it. Took a look. After seeing what he had to say, I jumped in, took a look. We go look at it. Here it is right here. Just even a Google search. Toyota rock chips. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of articles. It just goes and goes and goes and keeps going about the same kind of thing. So this is a warning to you guys if you own one. And we'll tell you how to fix it. Now, I also went on Reddit. Here again, you can see, look at, they put PPF down here. Look at the chips and the damage everywhere. Okay, all over. This thing is filled with them. Comments, suggestions, people with issues on them getting hit all over the place. Are you going to load? No, you're not going to load. Okay, anyway. Yeah, there we go. But look at damage, 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 damage everywhere. These things are getting hit pretty hardcore. The PPF is not enough. So solutions, here it is. If you Google it here too, you can see tons and tons of pictures of it. So the damage is everywhere. Well, I went ahead and found this forum here, this post right here on Tacoma 4G. And it talks about the skinny mud flap, rock chips, and bed and fender flares. So here's the ones that are on there. Now, he's got different tires on there, probably. Could be stock, depends on the model. But you can see these mud flaps are basically worthless that are on there. And so you can see, and he's worried about getting the chips and the dings and the stuff on here that he's going to deal with. So they're going to go through. I actually opened up more of these. You can see, look at this. He's got, again, a more aggressive all-terrain tire, which is going to pick up bigger rocks, more substantial rocks, throw them even harder. And this is just crazy. Look at how beat up this whole side is on here is beat up. Now, my fender flares look like this. On my Gladiator, to be expected. I off-road nonstop. These guys are probably more road chips than anything here. It's pretty nuts. And again, here's somebody with some, they got different wheels and tires, and obviously they got a lot of poke on them. Got them sticking out far, but there's your stock mud flap. And here's some armor you can put on there. Here's guys showing more mud flap rock damage. But I went in and opened the rest of this up, and they're going to show you some options for better mud flaps. So that's what we got here. So we're going to go back to the top of this. Like I said, I read every single one of these. And we're going to pop up here. Here we go. Here is ones. These ones right here are from Rock Blocks. And I actually had these on my Tacoma, my 2022 Tacoma. I had the Rock Blocks on that, if you guys remember correctly. And they were fantastic. They're soft enough off-road to flex and bend out of the way. But look at the coverage you're getting there. And they're very thin, clean, and they look good. Okay, there's nothing wrong with them, but Rock Blocks are a great idea. They're gonna look at how much coverage you have now that is going to save all this stuff from damage. He also has the running boards on here too from Rough Country. These are going to save a lot of wear and tear on your truck also. So those are good ideas. Here's Rock Blocks again. Right here, here's you can see them, but there they are. They're clean, they're nice, and they work fantastic. Right there, you can see them. And again, they are off-road functional because they do flex and bend out of the way. Here's put on a set of running boards on his too to help protect that because the stone chips will hit the running boards as you see here. It's a good protector against having that kind of issue. These are some other ones that broke off on him. Here, see what I mean? You can see the rocks. Like I said, bigger gaps hold bigger rocks. Littler gaps hold littler rocks. And then it flings them out through centrifugal force. It's the way it works. There's no getting around it. But being protective and protecting your vehicle is a way to do it. And this truck, for whatever reason, really throws a lot up there. And we know that Toyota paint is not good. Toyota has never done good paint. I don't mean it in a mean way towards Toyota. Their paint sucks. I mean, I've owned 5, and their paint on every one of them sucks. It scratches when you look at it. So this is going to be more of an issue. Here's these ones right here. These splash guards measured in widest point 10.5 inches. I don't know what those ones are. You're going to have to look at this and see if he says it somewhere in here. I don't know where he found these or what model these are. Or maybe those are the stock ones that are on it now. The splash guards came on my truck are quite wide. So it looks like maybe they made some upgrades, or maybe it's because of this particular model that he has. This is a Trail Hunter. So a Trail Hunter, that would make sense. The Trail Hunter has a bigger offset in it, so does a TRD Pro. So that would make sense that they're giving them. Why wouldn't Toyota put these mud flaps on all of them? I don't know. But anyway, that's the world we live in. Here we got one more section on here. This, again, those are those Trail Hunter mud flaps, which you might be able to buy and actually put on yours if you want to. I would probably go with the Rock Blocks myself, is probably what I would do. They look really good. These are Muscology. Or muscology, whatever that stupid word is, muscology, whatever it is. That makes no... Anyway, there you go. I'm sure it's a great company and they make great stuff, I would imagine. Here's some good looking mud flaps from there, but there's their name. There they are on there. Sorry if I botched your name. Again, I suck with words. Muscology? I have no idea. Muslaji? I have no clue. Whatever your name is, sorry about that, but there they go. Right there for you. But this is going to be something that you're going to want to dive into. If you own this truck, this is going to be an issue. This is something you're going to get taken care of to save that paint, save things from getting beat up too bad. Hopefully this gives you some ideas, some things to look at, and why it's happening, and help you get it prevented. So any questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.